everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Ava's Luxury for Less, with me, Avanita. So today, as you can see, Trayvon is not here. He's actually asleep already, and I'm doing this video a little bit later than expected, so he's already in bed. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how I use some knitting thread to create a lovely DIY pumpkin. Not a scary pumpkin or a usual pumpkin. It's like a flare pumpkin. I've shared a few photos already, but I haven't shared a video. And then also I will use a burlap to make another one of the pumpkin. And then also I have a little surprise of the other pumpkin that I have. Not really a big surprise, but a little surprise of the other pumpkin that I've made. The third one is actually my favorite. I really love it. I hope you guys like the video. Put a thumbs up, please. Don't forget to like, comment below the video, subscribe, share, and click on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my latest video. So without further ado, let's go make it. So the things you'll need to make your knitting thread pumpkins are knitting threads, depending on the color that you need, tissue paper, and these are paper that I got with my other pumpkin from TK Maxx, scissors, sticky tape, and your hot glue gun. So I'm just going ahead and then just sectioning out the knitting thread. I want them to be in a sizable chunk, so when I plait them, they don't look too bulky or too slim. So like a medium, but like an in-between medium. So I don't want them to be too thick, but at a good thick. So it's totally up to you how thick you want them. I will be doing another video in terms of the knitting thread. I want to create something totally different with the knitting thread. So I will share that video with you. So after I folded it twice, I just went ahead and then just tie it so that whenever I start to plait it, it doesn't come apart. If you are a person that knits, this is perfect for you because I'm sure you can maybe do it a lot quicker than how I've done it, or maybe I've done it a lot quicker than how you would have done it. So it's totally up to you. But for me, I don't knit, so this is the easiest method for me. And then this is what it looks like after I've sectioned them out, and I got 3 bundles. In this part, you want to maybe get somebody to hold it for you because it's quite awkward to hold it and plait it at the same time. It does become a bit wonky, or if you have patience, you can just use the same method. All you have to do is just take your time, and then it will come together, and then from there you can just get something heavy to hold it on. And then that's what it looks like after I'd finished plait all 3 bundles. So I just use my scissors just to trim up the loose thread which is hanging, and then from there, this ball I actually did before, so I want to change the shape a little bit, so I just go back around with my tape and then just get it into the shape that I need. I use my hand just to mold in to the shape that I need, so totally up to you. So from there, I measured the knitting thread which I've plaited, and then measured it up to a size, so when I glue it onto the ball, it flares, and then I just use my scissors and cut it. So you want to be very careful when you use the hot glue gun. Just be very careful because it's quite hot, and then just start putting your hot glue onto the bottom, and then just placing the knitting thread on the section there. Again, as I said, please be very careful, and if you have to go back to use extra hot glue, you can just go. As you can see, I'm using my scissors here because it was so hot the first time. I didn't want to burn myself the second time. So again, be very careful with the hot glue. So once you put a dab on top, you just place the rest of the knitting thread which is plaited on there, and then just let it sit and dry. And then you just do this for all the way around. I'm not going to use the yellow all the way around. I will be using a little bit of white, but it's the same process where I plait the knitting thread. Only because I won't plait the knitting thread, I will twist the knitting thread because I want it to have a different look. So you will see how it look at the end. You can use other colors. This is just not the only color which is available. There are so many colors which is available. I will be using the red and white in my next video when I'm using the knitting thread to create something different. So you guys would surely want to check that out. Again, just measured it and then just this is what it looks like. Once you cut it off, that's exactly what it looks like. As you can see, I went ahead and then just put the white bit on, and then just use my hand just to shape to the shape that I need, and to make sure that everything, you know, fits in well. And then I have enough flare, so when I tie it, it does look nice and neat, and it doesn't look all bulky. So just get a bit of the knitting thread, or you can use something else, and then just tie it in place so it doesn't fall apart once you start shaping up the flare bit of the pumpkin. And there we go. So be very careful with your scissors. And then I just went ahead and used my scissors just to start cutting off the excess knitting thread which is hanging over. So I will shape it up into place and then just get it all together. And that's what it looks like after finish. I just hold it, mold it into shape a little bit more, and then just sat it on top of my candle holder. As you can see, the front bit of the white, I've twisted, but I really like it. I think it's really, really cute. And that's the first pumpkin. So this is the process that I used to get the paper together. So I just started folding it, but folding it really tight so it doesn't come apart. And then once I finished that, I just start using my sticky tape just to hold it in place so it doesn't fall apart again. And then you can use the sticky tape just to get the shape that you need. So yeah. And then this is the shape that I need, so that's the one I've created. I have this piece of throw for a very long time. I haven't used it, so I just went ahead and just cut a little bit section out of it because I really like the material, and I think it would look really nice, you know, like a flared pumpkin. So I just took the section that I need, cut it off, and then just start wrapping it. And then once I've finished, I had actually plait some white knitting thread before, just to get it a little bit more chunkier, because I want to section it to make rows for the pumpkin, and then just start to layering it around the pumpkins and under, so I can get at least 6 or 4 or 6 pieces of pumpkins, and then just tie it into place so it doesn't come apart. So once I've finished, I use my scissors to cut it off, and then this is what it looks like. I just use my hand just to fluff it out and just get everything into place and just put it as to how I like it. As you can see, I did get 6 pieces like of a pumpkin within it. So yeah, so it totally depends on how many sections you need for the pumpkin, but for me that was enough. But you can use, maybe more of the thread to get more sections. And then there we go. I just got another candle holder and then just sat it on top. And this is what they both look like. I really love it. It's just quick, simple, and easy. Really, really easy. And then this old cushion I had, which I'd used previously to make the pumpkin on my coffee table, I just molded it into place and then just tie the top of it. I have this piece of burlap. I just cut the section that I need and then just start wrapping it as to how I want it to look. You guys need to be patient. I'm not a patient person, and I had to go back at least 3-4 times to do this, as you can see. But yeah, you have to be patient when you're using the burlap. It tends to get a little bit bulky, and then you have to try to ruffle it out. So I just used the knitting thread just to tie on top of it again, so it doesn't come loose once I start tying it. And there we go. I just trim off the excess that I don't need, and then just use my hand just to fluff out the rest of it. So I had these orange cobwebs that I bought from the Poundland, and then I just use it just to wrap around the burlap. It will stays on because the burlap is quite like it sticks on quite easily. And then I just got these spiders and then just put them on. These bows, I got them from the pound shop again. So I just measured a few pieces out and then just tie them together. I will do a video just to show you how I do the bows. And then I just fold the end of it and just use my scissors just to snip it out. And then you can see it looks quite nice. Really, really nice. I really like it. So go ahead with your hot glue. Please be very careful. As I said previously, hot glue is really hot. You do want a lot of hot glue because the balls tend to come off quite easily. So a lot of hot glue, and then just hold the ball onto the hot glue until it stays there. And then this is what it looks like after I finished it, and I just use my hand and the scissors just to fluff it around and get out all the excess that I don't need. And then this is what it looks like, all 3 pumpkins together. I just put it on my side table with some pumpkins. These are scented pumpkins that I actually got from TK Maxx. And then this is what it looks like. I really like the outcome. Guys, tell me if this is something that you would go for. Please tell me if this is something that you would buy. I did do a poll on Facebook and I did get some good reviews. I value everyone's opinion. So please just tell me what you think. So please don't forget to like, share, follow, and comment below. You can also click on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my latest video, and please subscribe to my channel. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Thank you. Bye bye.